Hey everybody, Townhouse Gardener. It has been about 6 weeks since my last update. Sorry it's been so long, just been super busy with everything. But let me get right into it so I don't have another 20-minute video. Alright, blueberries are doing awesome. I am just waiting for them to turn. They are all pretty plump already. Just not a whole lot going on with them. Just kind of waiting. Over here, my chives around the edges, onions in the front, which this onion actually looks like it might have died. Huh. It kind of stinks. Maybe it's still good though. But I was gonna say they're bulbing up all right. Nothing great. I had one that was pretty good size, but in this bed, the chives are gonna stay. The onions are about to be pulled. I have a pepper plant right here. My leeks in the middle section are all coming up and about ready to flower. I've never seen it flower before, so I know I should have pulled this a long time ago to eat it. I'm just interested just to see what it's going to look like, the flower wise. But the broccoli plants have all already come and gone. I've harvested heads and then gone back and getting side shoots, and the bugs are having a heyday with them. So they are just being left alone right now. I'm about to pull them out though. I wanted to plant a couple other pepper plants in here. I have a buddy of mine that, a guy that works with me that has requested cayenne peppers since I did them last year, and he used to eat all my cayennes. So I told him that I would, if he bought the plant, I would grow it for him. So he went ahead and bought a 3-pack of them. So I'm gonna grow him some cayennes. But over here, just a voluntary sunflower plant. My strawberry bed is doing awesome. I have strawberries everywhere. They're all over the place. It all come out here, and every other day I can pretty much get a handful of strawberries. So over here's my blackberry plant, which has blossoms all over it. This bed has onions in the front, and I won't say they were chives. It might have been scallions. I don't know, something. I sowed the seeds last year. They're still coming up, and I had planted a tomato plant in here as well, which honestly I'm not even sure what kind that is. I had some, these three right here are Rutgers, and I have 3 in this bed over there that are Rutgers as well. Those ones I grew from seed. Some of the pepper plants I grew from seed, some I didn't. Like this is a habanero plant. I believe that one is as well. Over here, this initially I thought was a weed, and still I think it is. Or I thought it was initially a pepper plant, and then I realized that it wasn't. But it's just got beautiful looking leaves. And I'm sure that I'm just growing a weed inside of my vegetable garden bed. But I just think it's really cool looking. So that's my little, I'm trying not to cut everything out. I kind of want to see how things go on their own. But this is also my bed. I put wood chips on all of the beds except for this one. Until I planted my tomato plants, I put a layer of wood chips back here. I'm going to go ahead and put some more. I'm very much a fan of the wood chips. I have not had to water these plants at all. Nothing. Except for when I first planted the seeds. I drenched the ground to really soak them, and that's it. We've had our 90-degree days. I'm in Virginia Beach, and this back to Eden garden method is beautiful. It is awesome. My beds are still newer, so I don't have a whole lot of, I put all these wood chips down, I don't know, probably 6 to 8 months ago. So they've been down for a while, but I'm sure as the years go on, things will get better and better. But I have some cucumbers in the back with a volunteer tomato plant. I used the compost that I tumbled last year and spread it when I put down a lot of my seeds. And I had tons of volunteer plants come up. I thought that the seeds burned up because of what it was. Turns out they didn't. So Anyway, I let that one go. I pulled most of them everywhere where I put it, but some of them I just decided to let them go. They fought to get there, so I might as well leave them and then hopefully reap the benefits of it. I have some orange bell peppers. I have some California Wonders. To be honest, I'm not sure which one is which. I've been so busy out here, I pretty much threw the leaves in the ground, or threw the plants in the ground, and hope for the best. Right here, this big monster of a plant is my raspberry plant. It has taken over. I don't know if you remember from past videos, but it had shoots coming all out here, which this is one right here. It was taking over this section of the bed. I pulled all those out, and I've been letting it go, and I'm finally starting to get some blossoms on it. So hopefully I'll be getting some raspberries, some good raspberries from this year. Last year I only got like 2 or 3. Again, this is Rutgers. Oh, thunderstorm's coming. I better hurry up. I have some banana peppers. I have, what are those? Roma tomatoes. I think that's actually what's over there too. I'm trying to do all tomato plants that I can make sauces and pastas and whatnot out of. So here's another blackberry bush. My thyme has taken over the corner, and my oregano, both plants I have had to prune back like crazy, and just kind of waiting to see what happens. In this area, which it hasn't popped up yet, but I planted a rhubarb plant, just the root stock from it. So I planted that. I have another Roma tomato. I have onions all around all my perimeters. That's the same. My these are the sugar snap peas along the back. They haven't done a whole lot for me this year. I don't think I'm gonna get anything. I planted them way too late. I was just way too busy with everything, with the business that we started and doing construction now on my own. So they got in weeks too late, and ultimately it got too hot too fast, and they've really started to struggle. And now I'm having bugs that are eating and causing these little circles all over the plants, all over the leaves, just eating them all up. So this is a giant sunflower that was self-sown from itself last year, so it's got a killer stalk on it. It's easily the size of my thumb down at the bottom. And I decided that I love sunflowers, so this whole big bed is essentially devoted to a ton of sunflowers. I planted rows of Russian mammoth sunflowers going down, and in the front here I had planted, honestly I can't remember if this is straight neck or crook neck yellow squash, these two, but I also have over here whatever that one is, whether that's crook neck or straight neck, the opposite one is over here. So I have that. This is a yellow pear tomato plant, which I started from seed as well, which is going very well for me. It's just kind of curling up that net, hoping that that'll work for it, because I don't really have much of a support system for it, besides if I stake like a cage or something in. I do have a cage over here, which this is, you can see what I'm talking about, all these volunteer tomato plants. I think I pull them and then more come up. So, but I have one, I have no idea what variety it is. The way the leaves are, it almost looks like it might be a brandywine. But I have that there, and then this is a butternut squash plant in there. I have my mint over here. I have my zucchini plant, which I'm happy to say I have a zucchini. And let me see, I have another one which hopefully will be pollinated, and figures another tomato plant. So they really just started taking over. Here's another Roma tomato plant, which I need to tie off. I have my clothesline going across right here, so I was going to put a string down to it and have that. I have beans on this side, and then there's corn, and then more beans. My hope is to, once the beans are done, which they are actually starting to put on blossoms now, that once they are done, hopefully I will be able to plant my second batch of corn. The nitrogen, hopefully from the beans and everything, will work out great. I had some lettuce plants that I pulled, or I try not to pull the roots out, just let them decompose, but I ended up just cutting them off. More lettuce has come up. And I had a cabbage plant come up as well. So just letting that go. I think I might have skipped this from over here, but this is a grape plant. This is a seedless table grape Concord. So I decided I want this year to really have more stuff that is a perennial rather than annuals. I'll still do my squashes and zucchinis and corn and cucumbers and stuff, but I have so much space here that I would really like things that just come back every single year. So that's what the nice thing about the strawberries and the blueberry. I was gonna plant asparagus in here, it's just I never got to it, and I think it's too late now. Blackberries, grapes, raspberries, my rhubarb over there, the different herbs. I'm really trying to do things that just come back every year. I do want to plant the asparagus, just haven't gotten to it yet. I may throw it in just for the heck of it, but we'll see. More onions. Then I have some cucumbers, which are finally starting to put off their little tassels. So hopefully they will grab onto the net and start climbing. Over here, these onions have actually done pretty good for themselves. They're not great, but if you look at my past videos, I was pretty horrible when it came to onions. So anyway, this is what I have. My lettuce, which is going to seed, my strawberries, my lettuce, which is going to seed. Over here is my loofahs. And the big thing that I did this year was I took, for my potatoes, instead of doing them in the 5-gallon buckets, oh, I love the outdoors. But anyway, as much as I like the buckets, I wanted to do it on a little bit larger of a scale, but to still be able to do them. So I cut a 55-gallon barrel that I had just around the yard, cut it in half. I put down a layer of soil. Well, I drilled holes in it. I put down a layer of soil, and I spread out a package of the seed potatoes, and then covered it again. And now it's to the point where I need to add more soil. I might add the soil all the way until I get it all the way to the top of the barrel. Well, I may leave an inch or so from the top. But this is my russets, and this is my baby reds. I love the baby reds. We take them out, throw them right on the grill. It's beautiful. So anyway, here's a quick update, or a quicker update, I should say. I have another video coming. If you can see this white tube sticking out, I will show you what that is in the next video. But thank you for watching. I appreciate all the subscribers. I just went over 200 subscribers. This is also my herb bed, but I just went over 200 subscribers. I thought I was doing like I was blown away when I had 20, and now I have 200. So I really appreciate all the support, the comments, and everything else. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try and keep the updates coming. If you have any hints, any tricks, anything at all that you think could be of some help, please let me know. I've really gotten to the point where I am really just having fun with this. I'm not trying to impress anybody anymore. I'm not that I don't care about making the YouTube videos, but before I was so focused on them and pushing them out that I felt like I was rushing things. So anyway, here is me being me, the townhouse gardener. My name is Jonathan, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like it, subscribe or like it up. and have a wonderful growing season. Have a good one, guys. Bye.